it's great, but it's so limited in what you can do.
Hi there, welcome to From Ideas to Results. I'm joined by Adam from our paid team here at Sleeping Giant Media, and we're diving into all the things that are happening in the world of paid in the last 30 days. So there's the new granular network controls within PMax. Can you sort of explain what that is and how we can use them?
So obviously when Performance Max went live, very much black box, we've gradually seen more sort of details emerging over the last few years of different controls. And this could be one of the best ones yet. So as on Google, they have sort of their own search network, and they've got their sort of search partner network as well as then the display network. So you've now got the ability to actually opt out of those networks. Historically, they tend to drive lower value leads and conversions. So being able to opt out of those will be a really beneficial way to sort of stop wasted ad spend, drive better quality leads, and really focus on sort of searches on Google. So you've got the search partner network, which is on sites associated with Google, where Google Ads previously search. Along the sort of the Ask Jeeves, those sort of secondary search browsers, being able to opt out of those means you're less likely to sort of receive things like click fraud or sort of low quality clicks. It's been a control that you can add on search campaigns for a long time, and generally that's sort of the approach you want to take, is opting out of those, as well as sort of the display network. So that is, again, partner sites where sort of display ads will show. Also on Performance Max, trying to sort of get it to spend its sort of budget in the right areas, get impressions from the right areas, clicks from the right sort of channels. It's been one of those things that you can't really control. Obviously, if you don't add videos to it, then it will make its own videos and post those on YouTube, generally very low quality. So yeah, the display network, opting out of those as well means that you will only serve on sort of Google owned channels, and that tends to be where you see a lot better performance.
And then the other point, which is sort of touched upon in the last point there, is around increased transparency, which will help to fight against kind of wasted ad spend as well. What else is sort of Google giving you to give that increased transparency?
Yeah, so it's just giving you more control around sort of the performance of those as well. So you'll be able to see which channels are driving the performance, which channels are just driving clicks and sort of wasted spend. And it really helps to give you a bit more data on what's working, what's not working, and then be able to sort of adjust campaigns for that. It's definitely something that sort of we've been looking for, or most advertisers will have been looking for. It's a shame it's taken so long to get here, but obviously we're grateful that it's there.
So another topic was AI Max expansion.
Yes.
Talk us through what's going on with this new feature.
AI Max, since it's launched, has only been available on search campaigns, but that's now changing. They're rolling it out across shopping campaigns too. So your standard shopping campaigns, you can now expand those with AI Max. So it'll be sort of serving on a lot more different product queries instead of just very focused on sort of high intent ones. It will largely, typically sort of, instead of being an exact match on sort of keyword matching, it will be broad, so your product can serve on a wider number of searches.
Just recap on AI Max again.
Yeah, so AI Max is expansion beyond broad match for search campaigns and keywords. It helps to, instead of just being sort of, we need to contain this query,
reads other signals.
Uses other signals to associate basically searches with different keywords that you previously wouldn't have sort of been serving for. So it's really expanding the sort of the number of searches that you can serve for or sort of generate impressions on. We've seen sort of mixed results, but a lot of the time we do see an uplift in conversions there, in line with the way that the world's searching now. The AI Max is really helping to sort of be able to serve on those sort of terms.
There's another update to Google Asset Studio as well.
Yeah, so the Asset Studio is basically Google's way of trying to get more advertisers to use videos. They've been optimizing it for a while now, and it uses Veo, which basically means you can go into the Asset Studio, you can upload an image of your product, for example. It can then animate that image and make it real life-like. So it gives you a wider range. No one's got an excuse not to use video anymore. However, there's been some industry-wide issues with being able to actually use it. Not any prompting you can use, so you can't use a sort of a text prompt to sort of guide it in what you want. It's literally just you provide the image, Google decides how they want to animate it. There's no control around narrative of that, so you can't direct the camera movement, lighting, no real brand control. You can't use any faces of people within those. So if you've got a modeled image of it, you'd have to crop out their face before you can actually upload that, because of sort of, I would imagine, due to sort of copyright laws and those sorts of things. It's one of those where it's great, but it's so limited in what you can do. It's not really the solution that we thought it would be.
Cool, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Well, based on the upcoming Google Marketing Live, we plan to do a sort of a larger coverage of that. Do check out our socials and our website for more content like this, and we'll see you next time.